Hi Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to be doing your reading here. I'm going to go ahead and make this an earth sign reading, but I am going to break down each sign within the video. So I will timestamp that for you guys and have it in the description box. And also I'll try and post it in the comments as well. So we're going to start with Taurus. Let's just get organized here. You're getting ready to start something, you're going after something. It's like the engines are starting for something. You could have just recently decided to pursue something, but it's like the ignition, like putting the key in the ignition and turning the key. There's something significant about that. That could be hypothetical, that could be metaphorical, that could be however that is, it's like a symbol. Like, it's like somebody finally put the key in the ignition. So, Taurus, I feel like, okay, so you guys have been carrying a lot of weight, and I feel like you've been carrying the weight of another person. Like, there's been some type of burden or responsibility that's been weighing heavy on you for a long period of time. And it's like you've been kind of stuck carrying the weight of another person, or the stresses of another person, or the responsibility of another person, and you're getting ready to be relieved of that. So if you've taken on any unnecessary responsibilities, like to take care of other people, where it's like that shouldn't be your focus, like you might be doing it out of the kindness of your heart, but Taurus, that's not it's not for you to carry. There's something that you're carrying, it's not meant for you to carry. Like, you have to let other people carry their own weight and carry their own stresses and their own responsibility and be held accountable for their own actions. Like, you can't be the superhero for everybody. And that's really what I'm feeling is you can't be that superhero for everyone. You have to be the superhero for yourself. So you're having a moment of clarity and understanding. You're coming to the realization that you can break free from something. So you could be getting a lot of insight. You could be having like an epiphany moment, where it's like all of a sudden something clicks and you're like, oh my gosh, like, why am I doing this? Like, it's like I just see somebody carrying something and then abruptly stopping and then just sitting everything down and walking in a completely different direction. So that could be symbolic to you, where, again, I'm going to repeat that because I feel like I need to. I see somebody walking and they're carrying all this stuff and it's really, really heavy. And it's like they're walking and then all of a sudden they abruptly stop. And they put everything that they're carrying down. They just put everything down on the ground. And they turn in a different direction and they just walk free. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but that's for somebody. Oh, geez. You guys could be experiencing some type of tower moment. And again, that can be that epiphany moment that I'm talking about here, where it's like all of a sudden you just abruptly change. A change of direction, a change of pace. It's like you're done carrying the burdens of others. You're looking within and you're finding the answer within yourself. I feel like there's also a lesson within friendships too, where it's like you're learning what unconditional love in a friendship is, and like what the true dynamics of like give and take and reciprocity are when it comes to healthy, balanced relationships. There's a focus on that, where like maybe you've worked through a lot of maybe you've gone through a period of time where you've lost a lot of friends, but you've gained new ones, and they're friends who are of your vibrational plane. Like, it's like one day you wake up and it's like you go through all this conflict and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I fighting with every single person around me? And it could be a friend group, and you're like, wow, I can't really hang out with this person because it's just like we're just two very different people. We can't, have any type of compromise. It's just not the same anymore. We don't have anything in common, yada, yada, yada. Whatever it is, there's a moment of realization and a moment of clarity. And it's like you're okay with releasing that so that new things can come towards you, because I see a new group of friends, like a new soul tribe that you're aligning with, where it's like you're going to feel, I just saw 444 on the clock when I said that. You're going to have this moment of clarity where it's like you're going to meet your soul tribe, or you're going to come into alignment with your new soul tribe. And these are people who are of your same vibrational plane, who operate the same way that you do, who think like you do, who, you know, of course there's always differences in individual personalities and whatnot, but this is a whole new group of people who are going to give you that equal give and take, that reciprocity, that healthy balance. It's a very playful energy. It's like you go from being weighed down and having a shit ton of burdens to carrying other people's weights to just like releasing all of it and just like following your true calling. It's like it's again an epiphany moment. Yeah. In the past, you could have had some issues when it comes to succeeding at things. It's like you've had to fight for everything that you have in your life. You've had to fight to get wherever you need to go. I just saw 555 on the clock when I said that. That's interesting. 444 and 555. Maybe you're seeing synchronicities like that, where you're seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, but you're seeing them in order of synchronicity. Pay attention to that. Look those up as you see them, and pay attention to what your thoughts are when you see those synchronicities, because those are going to act like little breadcrumbs and signs to you, like it's little, like they're messages for you that it's like flashing right in front of you. It's like a big sign that I'm seeing, like it's somebody's picking up on it. So in the past, you could have had some issues and you could have struggled to succeed at things. Like whenever you would manifest things, it would be like you would feel like this resistance or this, I feel like I've read this energy. It's like there's a resistance that you've always felt, but that's coming to an end because you are the creator of your own reality at this point. So you're stepping into that creator energy and you're being very successful at it. You're being rewarded for all of your hard work. You're being rewarded for all of the choices that you've made. Positive, so be it. Somebody's getting a new tattoo. Somebody's also getting a new piercing. It's like a symbolic thing. Like it's a symbolic meaning behind whatever it is that you're going to get. There's travel involved too. You could be introduced to a new job or a new career, but it's going to involve you to travel, but there's like a feeling of being free enough to do so. So it's like you're releasing all of that stress and you're walking through the gates, and it's like you're walking towards your soul tribe is really what I keep getting pulled back to. It's like you could have been playing around with some energies from your past where maybe you were kind of hesitant to let go of, but it's like once you let go of this, you're going to like literally slingshot forward. It's like this energy is basically just like winding back, and then all of a sudden it's just going to like pop and let go, and then you're just like going to be propelled forward. But it's nothing to be afraid of. Like it's super positive and optimistic and very peaceful. But there just might be some hesitation on your part due to not knowing if you want to release this or not. But, like, I feel like you do. I feel like you know that you have to release this, and I feel like it's just a matter of time because it's an uphill battle, whatever it is that you're facing, and you're just like, I can't win. So you're going to go through, like, probably a resting period where you're going to have to center yourself and ground yourself. But then you're going to break free. Like, if you feel like you're in restrictive energy, you're getting a it's like an exit sign, and it's, like, right here. Clear as day. Whatever you're going towards, you're going to be extremely successful at. And this is Taurus. And again, we do have I almost just could not say that word. Oh my gosh, I'm like slipping on that word. We have, all different signs in our charts, depending on how far into your birth chart you really look. Like, we have earth, wind, air. Sorry, Earth, Wind, and Fire is a band. We have earth, we have air, we have fire, and we have water. 9 times out of 10, at least one spot in our chart. Not everybody, I'm sure that they're, not everybody, but a lot of times, and not everybody is in their sign. Like, you can be an earth sign, but you could be in fire energy. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so you, like I said, this is my Tower Moment card, the Storm Warning card. So whatever you're going through right now, it's a whirlwind, and it's probably extremely chaotic, or maybe your emotions are getting stirred up. It's like some type of foundation's going to kind of come to an end or crumble. It's a completion of something. I don't know why, but I keep getting pulled to this damn chicken. I don't know if, like, this chicken is significant to anybody, but I keep getting pulled to that. Excuse me. I had the hiccups. I don't know why I just said excuse me after hiccuping. No, I had the hiccups. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is crazy. I like can't even talk. You could be stumbling over your words, or somebody coming towards you is stumbling over their words, where it's like they don't know what to say. It's like they go to speak, but then they don't. Because every time I would hiccup, I would feel like it was like right when I was going to talk, but then I didn't. And it's like right when I was going to talk, and then I would hiccup, and then it was like, okay, well, I'm not going to talk now because I'm about to hiccup. So it's like somebody's experiencing that type of energy where it's like they're about to say something, but then they're not. But they're about to say something, but then they're not. They're about to open up, but then they're not. This person's going through some type of conflict. There's a balancing that's going on within the solar plexus. There's a balance between... It's like somebody needs to take care of their gut health, like your stomach health. Like your stomach might be like super upset during this time period, but it's because something's being worked out in the process. And it's like a cycle that's being completed, but there's a lot of emotion that's involved, but it's somebody storing it in their stomach. And again, I don't know if that's masculine or feminine, because it's just kind of like one of those generalized messages. Yeah, again, with the World card here, that's like the completion card for me. Like something came to a close, something came to an end. There's multiple possibilities that are opening up. Somebody's like looking at peace. It's like there's a choice that somebody's making. They can either sit in conflict or they can go towards peace. What? Somebody's like debating. It's like they're debating. Like, do I want my future or do I want to go back to my past? Somebody's even like battling their own behavioral patterns. It's like, do I want to go back to being how I used to be, or do I want to continue to improve myself? Somebody's teetering. They're like teetering in their own progression. They're like, do I really want to give this up, this lifestyle up? Do I really want to give this lifestyle up, or do I really want to pursue this? Like, there's some type of teetering that's going on. But see, this person's looking towards the future, looking towards something new, which tells me that there's a likelihood that they're not going to go back to their past behaviors, but it's something that's on their mind. So if you're dealing with someone who's going through some type of like transformative like process of healing, where it's like maybe they're recovering from something, they're teetering, but like ultimately the decision is on them. But it's like they're looking towards what they could have if they stay on a certain path, but they're like, do I really want to give up what I love to do? Like, do I really want to give this up? Do I really want to give up drinking? Do I really want to give up this? Do I really want to give up that? But it looks like they are. Yeah, walking away. I didn't even see that in my hand. Walking away. So they're walking away from this past energy. They're leaving it behind. They're choosing to continue this process of progression. At least the energy is here for it. Where they're going to choose the right... Somebody's going to choose the right thing. Yeah, somebody's going after some type of stability. This could be somebody's foundation or home life could be affected by a certain situation, but it's like somebody's also like knocking at your door. It's like somebody's right outside your door, and they're like, something's going to come in. I don't know if it's like right around the corner, but somebody's focus is on building a happy foundation, like a happy family type of situation here, because this is the happy family card. But it seems like there's some type of conflict that took place in some foundation that was already built. And it's like that person carrying the burdens of others, or the stresses of others, or the responsibilities of others, even though it's a built foundation. So it's like they know that something needs to get wrapped up. They know that they need to walk away from something. Yeah, but they're sad. It's like somebody's, like, I feel like this was in one of the air sign reads that I just posted, the air signs video, where I break down Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. In one of those signs, I talk about a similar energy, so you could be connected to that, and I cannot remember for the life of me right now which one that is. But somebody's very sad that, like, it's like somebody knows that there's people involved who are going to be upset about their decision. But they're going towards love. So this is man holding a heart. This is going, you have 2 9s right over top of each other. That's like that's like unconditional love, and loving so much to be willing to take a leap of faith, to be willing to go after it, like loving with all of your heart to all extent. Like somebody's gonna pick this love, and this could be a feminine energy who's in a situation right now with a built foundation, and it's like they're carrying the responsibilities of others, but they're going to have a moment of clarity where they sit this baggage down, or they sit this responsibility down, because deep down they know that it's not their responsibility to carry whatever it is that they're carrying. It's not their responsibility. So it's like there's something that's going to take place where this person's going to go through some type of an epiphany moment. And they're going to go after what it is that they love. They're going to be introduced to the new soul tribe. And through that, they're going to meet somebody who has a lot of emotion. Or they're going to connect with somebody who eventually is going to develop. Like they're going to walk right towards unconditional love. Or walk right towards whatever connection this is. Appreciation. So I feel like this is having the patience to appreciate something. Appreciating from a distance. This is moving forward. This is movement forward. So it's like moving into that appreciation of life, moving into the appreciation of the experiences that you've been through, because whatever you're aligning with is like destiny. But there's a healing that needs to take place because other people are involved. And it could be a family, it could be close friends, it's some type of, but I feel more family. And I almost, I don't even speak like Italian. But, and like I keep tasting pasta sauce. So like, and I wanted to say that earlier in the read, but I wasn't sure like where to place that because I thought it was just like a weird thing that I experienced, but it's back now. So there's an emphasis on that. So I don't know if like you have Italian somewhere throughout your bloodline, or if the person that you're connecting with has Italian through their bloodline, or maybe they just really, really love Italian food or the culture. I don't know. Maybe they love Italy. There's something about it that's significant. Maybe this person loves to travel like Europe and stuff, you know? I don't know. I just see like, oh my gosh, I just got the chills. That's crazy. Anyway, I haven't even pulled tarot yet, and I'm already at 20 minutes. Gosh. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is something that's coming to a completion. 3 of Swords. This is the wrap-up of heartache. This is the wrap-up of having difficult things occur around you, heartache. This again is like the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody's healing from this. Somebody's wrapping this energy up. It's like they're moving away from that 3 of Swords energy, and they're moving towards, so again, this could be a feminine. This is moving, yeah, with the 6 of Wands. This is, sorry, 6 of Wands. This is them moving away from heartache, moving away, like somebody's been enlightened, they've made a decision. There was some type of mental clarity that they sought out. Yes, with the High Priestess, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. There was some type of connection in the past that it's like they know it was over. There was some type of completion with it, but there's some type of intuition that's guiding them through this connection. But I also kind of feel like this Two of Cups energy might be something future. So, yeah, okay. So I feel like there was some type of completion that took place in order for something else to come forward. Because I feel like whatever this is has been a slow-moving process, and it's like seeds that have already been planted, but they've had to take like a season to grow. I don't know what this is. Like maybe you haven't seen some money in a couple months, or like a season. Like it's like you planted these seeds and now they're finally starting to like sprout through the soil. So like how long does it take for seeds, like newly planted seeds, to sprout? Like what is it, like a week, 2 weeks? Like I'm not sure what that means, but like 3 weeks. There's something significant about that when it comes to like this connection that you're connecting with here with the sorry, this is a really awkward angle, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is some type of commitment or contract that you have. Like these are seeds that have been well planted in the past, that have been nurtured. And there's something that's slowly coming forward or slowly being brought forward. It's like you're leaving something in the past to go towards something in the future. Yeah, I feel like somebody's not giving you clarity right now. It's like you're not in communication with somebody, but it's going to come in. There's some type of clarity that's going to come in because the Knight of Swords is somebody who's a messenger. Okay, hold on, I can't do this. We have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're waiting on some type of clarification or some type of clarity about something. You could have had some type of conflict with this person in the past because they were a little bit defensive. But see, the Knight of Swords is a messenger, and they're going to be giving some type of truth, but there's some type of, it's like somebody's resisting it a little bit, but there's going to be some type of truth that is revealed because the Three of Wands is here, so that tells me that your ships are coming in. So it's like this message is coming in, it's just a matter of time. But somebody's guarded. Yeah, so your best advice is to just take some time out and follow your passion. Go after what you're passionate about and take time out. Like, don't focus on this stuff. Like, don't get caught up in it. You know, don't give this person, you know, all of your attention. Keep going after what it is that you're passionate about. And, let this person go through whatever it is that they're going through, because you're going towards what you need to go towards, and if it's meant to be, it'll be, and you will be aligned. I just heard surprise, so somebody could be giving a surprise visit. It's like somebody could be coming home, but it's a surprise. Like, they're not going to tell you. They're just going to show up where you are, because, like, there's some type of knowing here where Taurus, somebody might know where you are, and they might, like, show up to your work. And this isn't creepy, so don't get, like, freaked out. This is somebody who is trying to, like, I just heard make amends. So I'm not sure what that is. So I feel like there's an excitement whenever you see this person, but you might be like, what the hell? Why didn't you text me back? Like, kind of one of those things, but it's like you're happy to see them. So it's not something creepy. This is something that somebody's looking forward to. All right, let's do Virgo at 23:59. Actually, let's just do it at 24 minutes and make it easy. Virgo. Oh, Virgos, you guys might be in the process of, like, wanting to write a letter or wanting to communicate something. There's something that it's like you want to communicate something. The Master, wow. So you guys are definitely big time in your own energy right now. You might be taking time out to reflect. I don't feel like you're in communication with anybody right now. I feel like, if anything, you're tapping into your own abilities. Yeah, you're tapping into inner wisdom. You're tapping into, it's like the Alchemist. I don't know what that is. Maybe you're reading the book The Alchemist. Somebody's doing a lot of research. Esoteric research. Spiritual research. It's like somebody got piqued, somebody's curiosity got piqued by something. It's like they want to learn something new. there's something about enjoying your day-to-day life, enjoying where it is that you are. You could be alone, you could be isolated right now for whatever reason, but there's some type of joy that comes from being in that space. Like, you're meant to be where you are. You're exactly where you need to be in the right time. There's a need to connect. It's like you're going within and you're doing the work, but it's like you're being illuminated to something. And then all of a sudden you come out with all this passion. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, you're living your day-to-day life. You're enjoying the ordinary day. It's like there's a type of energy that it's like walking the long way home because you enjoy the view. Not taking the short way because you want to get home. Walking the long way because you enjoy the view. And then we have patience. There's something that you know is going to that it's going to need patience. You could be connecting with a feminine energy from a distance. You could look at this feminine energy as if, like, I just heard like an earth goddess. It's like you look at somebody as like a flower child, flower girl. Virgo, you're seeing something in this person you're connecting with. You could be connecting with Virgo, I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith towards somebody who you've recently met or who you've recently come in contact with, but there's going to be some time. There's going to be, like, there's something about cycles passing by. There's time involved with this. So, like, you might not be taking action right now, but, like, you're thinking about taking action towards something, but there's a need to enjoy your day-to-day activities. There's a need to nurture them and yourself. There's a need to also connect into your feminine energy, but you're also seeing beyond the illusion of something. You're seeing beyond the illusion of another person. And it's like you're listening to your intuition. You're tapped in, and like you're tapped in. And it's like you're listening to something. You've planted seeds somewhere, and they're sprouting. I don't know why I just said it that way, but they're sprouting. So it's like this person might even be like waiting on you to communicate with them, or like there's somebody who's waiting for you to communicate with them, Virgo. I'm not quite sure what that means. I just saw 27:33 on the clock. There's somebody who's waiting for you to communicate with them, and I feel like they're at a distance, but this person is very prosperous and they're very comfortable with where they are. This person's like a cultivator and like almost like a female version of a magician. Like if you're a masculine Virgo, then you're dealing with somebody who's equivalently as you are. Like you're both equals when it comes to like your beliefs, how spiritual you are. Like you both match each other. But there's a need, like there's a focus right now on seeing beyond some type of illusion. Virgo, I almost feel like there was some type of fear when it came to planting these seeds or this type of connection, but it's like, I feel like you're going within and you've done some type of really heavy work on yourself, and it's bringing you out of a place, and you're coming out so alive and playful and like joyful that you're not afraid anymore. It's like you're gonna take a leap of faith towards something, but there might not be a reveal just yet, because I feel like somebody's wearing a false mask in a situation. Hold on. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so, sorry, I was kind of stuck on this one card. So, I feel like if you're connecting with someone at a distance, Virgo, you're going through some type of transformation. You're putting in some type of work towards something. You've planted seeds, you recognize them, you recognize the potential in something, but there's somebody, the person who you're connecting with, like, they have 2 sevens, okay? They appear like this, like it could be a feminine energy who's cultivating a lot of newness, who's like very grounded and very secure and very, I just heard transcendental. Like this person spends a lot of time doing spiritual work and like nurturing things, like they're a nurturer. But there's something that they're clinging onto from the past that they're just now kind of revealing. So this person, again, is going through some type of transformative process, which is why I feel like time is involved here, because there's something that this person who you're connecting with, they need to realize as well. And this can also qualify for you because a lot of times people are our mirrors. So a lot of times whatever this person could be triggering in you is also, it's time for you to take that time and to heal from whatever that is, because whatever this person is bringing up in you, it's causing you to really look within, to look at yourself for really what it is. There's a need to let go of the past and to stop clinging on to everything. There's a need to release so that you can feel free. And this goes for you and the person that you're connecting with. It's like you're both matching each other, but it's like you're both doing the same exact work on, like, it's like you're both working on the same things at the same time. But this person is still, like, working through some type of challenge, whoever you're connecting with. I feel like this is more of a feminine energy that you're connecting with, Virgo, where it's like they're working through removing those false masks and really getting to their own identity. We have the Star card, so that tells me that some type of major healing has taken place, some type of, so the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Cups, somebody walked away from something that was very, very stressful for them. And they had to go through a serious healing process because even though they were very content with where they are, they knew that there was more, and it's like they were stressed out about it. It's like they know that there's more out there, and so they had to make some type of really difficult decision to take that leap of faith or to work through whatever it was that they were working through. Because even though they were content with where they are, it's like there was still something that was very much weighing them down. You could be connecting with an Aquarius. Tower cards. So I feel like somebody's going to get some type of realization, some type of clarity when it comes to making a decision. I feel like it's this Aquarius. Virgo, if you're connecting with an Aquarian, this is what they're going through right now, because they're choosing to leave something in the past. They're choosing to walk towards their Ten of Cups because they're fully satisfied with where they are. Like, whoever this was very content with where they are. However, they had to go through some type of transformative process because they knew that it wasn't everything for them. Like, this person, like, had the spiritual insight to know that there was more out there for them. Yeah, so Nine of Pentacles. So they could have walked away from a relationship, or they could have walked away from a some type of structure, foundation, partnership. Somebody's like relieving themselves of whatever burden this is. Yeah, so there's going to be clarity because we have the Sun card with the Eight of Wands. There's some type of, like, when this person releases this, whoever's in this Aquarius energy, like, when they release this, they're going to get so much clarity that comes through. And this could be an epiphany, this could be dreams, this could actually be communication, especially with the Sun card here. But I feel like this is more like insight, awareness. We have the Death card over the Tower card. That's like an ultimate, like, wow. This person can't avoid whatever it is that's taking place because they have to transform and grow. It's like something's coming in and it's like putting them right where they need to be. It's like, putting the keys in the car and turning the key. Who did I say that for? Taurus, I think. And we have the Empress card and the Two of Swords and Justice. So this looks to me like you could be making a decision about a Taurus energy, and it's karmic, and it's like you have to make this decision about this energy here because there's a need to focus on your priorities, on yourself, on becoming independent. Like, there's something here. Now, this could also be this Aquarian coming into this Empress energy by making this decision because it is karmic justice. Like, this decision is very karmic for this person. And whatever it is that they're deciding, it's like, I heard it's past due. Like, it's past due. It's a year past due. I'm not sure what that means. But it's somebody recognizing their worth, too. So, best advice for Virgo. I almost said Virgo. The Magician And the Two of Cups is your best advice with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Your best advice is manifesting, law of attraction, is knowing that you have all the tools that you need to make something very successful. This person is, whoever you're connecting with is very highly spiritual, and it's like, I feel like they're already aware of something. Like, they're very, like, sharp. Like, whoever this person is, like, they're very sharp and witty and very intelligent. But they're very intelligent in their own way. Like, you might be, Virgo, like, you might be very book smart, but, like, this, whoever this person is coming in as an Aquarius, like, healing energy, this person's very spiritual. Like, very, like, wise in terms of, like, spiritual stuff and, like, wisdom and, like, beliefs within themselves, and, like they've been through a lot of experiences where they might not have, like, went through a whole lot of education, like, meaning they might not have gone to college, but they know a lot of things about life. Like, this person's very, very wise, and I feel like you recognize that, but it's time to take action, because it's here. It's just this other person who you're connecting with, they're in the process of revealing something to themselves, or something is being revealed to them. But I feel like it's not going to take much out of this person. Like, they might be a little bit sad, but it's like they understand what's going on. Because I feel like I feel like this person who this is occurring to, when it comes to the Tower and the Eight of Cups, I feel like that's the person who's very spiritual, and it's like they already know. They're already aware. They know that things are happening for a reason. So, okay, awesome. Let's move on to Capricorn. And we are at 36:55. Sweet. That's awesome. That one came out a little bit faster. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the camera. So this is Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, you got the Creator card. So this is like being really grounded in your energy and knowing that you hold the power in something, knowing that you have the ability to manifest something. Wow, you're mirroring somebody too. You're tuning in, you're turning in, you're going inwards. It's like you're connecting with spirit. And I feel like you're, whew, this is deep. I feel like somebody could be masculine or feminine, but I feel like somebody is really tapping into their abilities, and they're actually connecting with an ascendant master. And it's like this ascendant master is like unlocking something for somebody. This guide is unlocking something for somebody. And it's like a light, it's a path, it's some type of an illumination to help them navigate, because I feel like there's some type of energy who experiences some type of clairvoyance or mediumship, and they're just now realizing that that's what they are, or they're just now realizing that that's what their abilities have the extent to be, and they're learning to navigate this energy so it's not overwhelming. It's like they are being guided by some ascendant master. They're being guided by them. So this person's very connected and very grounded in their emotions. It's like they're mastering emotions and mastering themselves. And it's like they're developing their abilities. They're developing their capability. They are tuning into themselves and like tuning out the outside world, because like something is worth celebrating. Like somebody goes through some type of cleansing, but I feel like there's a group of people who are involved with it, where you could be connecting with like like-minded people, where you're celebrating together, like friendliness. Yeah, so this talks to me about companionship. I feel like somebody's just aligning again with their soul tribe. Like earth signs, like that's really what this is for you guys. I know everybody likes their own individual sign, like fully red in depth, but I mean for the earth sign right now, like this is pretty parallel with each other. You have 2, 3, 4 on the board. So there's some type of an ascension process that's taking place, but I feel like somebody needs to be very careful with who it is that they're connecting with, because there's a need to ground and protect yourself, but you are protected because of your guide right now. Like your guide is very prominent around you right now. And it's like, you might not even be aware of it, but you might even be like a vessel for them to even like channel through you, and you might not even be like fully aware of it. But this person has you might be a rising water sign. I just got chills. Somebody is like they're like a communicator. I'm hearing like a radio wave. I don't know what that means. Like there's something about like, I'm hearing like all these frequencies in somebody's head. So like somebody might feel like they stand inside of a stadium sometimes, and it's like, what are all these noises? Why is it so loud? But it's like you're picking up on the echoes of like other things or like dimensions or something. This goes beyond my knowledge. But there's something that is significant about it because there's a mastery involved with it. So you could just be like going to the next phase of like your spiritual progression or like your journey, where it's like all of a sudden you're going through all these new gifts that you're like trying to navigate, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that, or I didn't know I could connect in that way. But there's something with communication that it's like you become a vessel, and it's like something comes out like communication wise where you might not even remember. So you are mirroring. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel like you're aligning. Oh my God, this is a union. There's a union here. As much as there is a guide that's involved in Ascendant Master, this is also a union between two people who share the same type of path. So Capricorn, I feel like you're aligning with the person who you're meant to align with now, because it's like one is a mastery of one and the other is a mastery of another, and it's like you both are coming together and you're both like projecting upon each other. You're both mirroring each other, but I don't know if you're aware. I don't think that whoever this feminine, okay, so bear with me, the masculine energy, okay, this would be the masculine energy, they are aware 100% who this feminine energy is to them. However, the feminine energy is not fully aware who this masculine is. In my personal opinion, based on this energy, the feminine energy does not know who the masculine is yet. The masculine knows who the feminine is. They have their eyes open. They see this feminine. The feminine has her eyes closed. So she's still in illusionary energy where she's not 100% sure who this other person is. But the masculine knows who this feminine is. And there's a projection going on where there's some type of like illusion, but there's also some type of like hidden, like mysterious aspect about this. So I feel like the feminine might be in the process of breaking old conditionings. Again, this brings me back to, what read was it, where somebody was carrying somebody else's burdens. It might have been Taurus. This feminine might be that Taurus energy that I was talking about, or at least be connected to it, where there's a message in there for you. But if you're the feminine, you're still breaking some conditionings, but there's going to be a reason to celebrate because you're going to do it successfully. You're right on the verge of it. You recognize something, but it's like you've been through some type of battle. Whoever this feminine energy is, they've been through some type of battle. It's like slow and steady wins the race. This person's been slowly breaking out of that bondage, slowly breaking out of that old conditioning, slowly changing their perception, slowly coming out of something. They haven't quite opened their eyes yet, but they're right there. They're right on the cusp of a celebration. They're right on a cusp of some type of union, some type of celebration. And I can't help but be pulled to this tree in this friendliness card here because of the colors. Because the colors match these two cards. It's a masculine and a feminine. So you could be connecting with somebody who's older than you, or maybe their soul is a little bit, they have an old soul. But it's like two of the same. Two of the same. There's a reason to celebrate. It's like a celebrated union. Like, there's a lot of people that support this. Consciousness. You guys are coming together for a higher purpose. Like, Capricorn, I don't know who you're aligning with right now. It might just be mysterious to you. It might not be aware to you, but there's a higher purpose to whatever's coming towards you. It's a higher purpose. Like, you guys are being brought together by, like, the same guides or guide. Maybe you guys share the same guide. Yeah, completion. This is the completion of a puzzle piece. It's like mystery solved. Something's going to be revealed to this feminine energy. Yeah, see, harmony, peace. Again, with those dolphins. I don't know if some dolphins are significant to somebody, but it's like connecting with your tribe, connecting with the people who you're meant to be connecting with. There's like a completion to a puzzle, figuring something out, putting the last piece together, and having that insight and awareness. But see, she still has her eyes closed. So she's going solely off of intuition right now. This masculine is like watching it all unfold. But like, she's solely basing things off of her intuition. She's just solely being guided by her intuition. And I think that's the best advice in this situation. I haven't even read any other cards yet. Oh my gosh. This is a good one. Yeah, somebody is releasing something. They're acknowledging their emotions. It's like somebody knows that there's something that needs to take place, but somebody needs to take some time and rest. It's like somebody's going to ground themselves. They might be having a lot of anxiety right now, or experiencing a lot of anxiety, but I feel like, and see, it could be the feminine who's waiting on the masculine, because the masculine could be going through some type of healing. But see, this feminine energy could be coming in as masculine energy. But again, it could be vice versa. Somebody's waiting on the other person while they heal. And it's like, do they know yet? Do they know yet? Do they know yet? And then we have victory card. So it's like something's going to be very successful. But see, this feminine doesn't have her eyes open. Somebody doesn't have their eyes open. They're going solely off of intuition. But there's something very dreamy and very successful about this. It's something that's going to be very grounded. And it's going to affect the heart space. You could be going through some type of financial constriction during this moment, or you might be going through some type of need to budget. But whatever the case is, don't worry about it, because just do what you do, because Capricorns typically are, you know, very effective when it comes to budgeting and whatnot. So don't really worry about it, because you guys will have it handled, because you're going to be very victorious at whatever it is that you go after. But now is the time to really ground yourself and center yourself and listen to your intuition, because something's unfolding. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be taking a leap of faith towards something, towards some type of situation. Could be an Aquarius energy involved here. Somebody's approaching something with a lot of logic. It's like they're watching somebody. Somebody's very disciplined, too. But see, there's something from the past that's coming back around. But I feel like somebody who's very comfortable, it's like there's a decision that has to be made to go towards their Ten of Cups, to go towards their wish fulfillment. There's some type of decision. It's something that from the past is stressing someone out, where it's like they know that they have to make this decision. And based on the energy already, I'm telling you, it's already happening. It's like this person's already aligned. Yeah, but they're just healing. Somebody's healing from something right now. Again, they're guarded, and they have a lot of anxiety. This person might not be communicating, or it might be very vague communication, but it's like somebody has anxiety over something. They're very guarded, and it's like they're healing. That's why they're working on releasing this Three of Swords energy, and it has to do from the past. There's a need to like walk a fine line with something, and it could be their own healing, where it's like this person knows that they have to take their time with something. But see, there's a higher purpose. Like, oh my gosh, see what I just said? There's a higher purpose. The Hierophant just came out. There's a higher purpose for whatever union this is that's going to be taking place. It could be 3 months. Yeah, Two of Cups. There's a very, very spiritual connection that's on the board that's going to be coming together. It's just a matter of time. So I feel like basically just try your best to let go of that anxiety. Judgment here. Okay, just let go of the anxiety that you're being supported. Just take this time and rest, because you have the Moon card here, so it's not completely illuminated to you in the moment. It's not illuminated really to anybody. I feel like it's more or less like this is, like you feel it coming. Your best advice is to just take your time, put the work in on yourself, try and release some of this anxiety, because you might be bouncing off of each other where it's like you're unknowingly mirroring. So it's like if you feel anxiety, they feel anxiety. If they feel sad, you feel sad. Try and keep your energy as high as you possibly can, as your vibration as high as you possibly can, because the more positive and optimistic you can be, the easier I feel like this energy is going to be to come in. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Thank you guys for the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. It really means the world to me, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Take care.